Hello, and welcome to Really Big Hat. My name is Jared, and today we are playing some more Baldur's Gate 3 with an Honor Among Thieves custom party. One thing I forgot to mention last time, but did go over in the first video, is that if you're interested in creating your own custom party, and you don't know how to do that, I have linked to a video by Wolfhard FPS that goes over the whole thing in the description. So, yeah, if you had any questions about that, the answers are there. So anyway, without any further ado, let's go ahead and get into things. We've got some inter-party banter to get through.
You heard them. More goblins could be on their way. I know we need to find a healer, but staying here is risky.
Excellent. Now let's go find that healer.
Yeah, that's the kind of stuff that is an interesting addition. It's if you're playing a full multiplayer party, those little things are a nice little way to roleplay, you know, with the people in your group. But when you're playing by yourself like this, they're almost kind of a nuisance. So it's just kind of interesting.
What path lies before me?
Anyway, let's go talk to Zevlor, shall we?
Forgive that display. Aradin's a blowhard, but that's no cause for me to join him. Thank you for your help out there. I'm Zevlor.
Well met. I'm Edgin.
Well met. I should warn you, visitors are no longer welcome in this grove. Whatever your business, I'd see to it quickly. The druids are forcing everyone out. This attack will only strengthen their resolve.
Why are they forcing you out?
There have been several attacks by different monsters. The druids blame us outsiders for drawing them here. Nobody's welcome anymore. They've started a ritual to cut the grove off from the world outside. We can't stay, but we'll be slaughtered if we leave. We're no fighters.
Well, this ritual, is there no way to convince the druids to stop it?
I've tried. Korga, their new first druid, won't even see me. You, though? I know it's not your business, but she owes you for saving this place. Perhaps you could persuade her. For more time to prepare, if nothing else.
I'll see what I can do.
We'd owe you a great debt. If we're forced to leave now, we won't make it to the city. You'll find the druids at the heart of the grove. Please, make them see sense before more lives are lost.
Okay. So, we've actually got a couple that can level up. Yeah, it's the two that have been inspired, so the other two must be right on the cusp. Yeah. Yeah, they only need 10 more experience. So, that's like a conversation or two, depending on who you're talking to. Let's go ahead and...
I care about our lives, our futures.
No, you just care about...
Refugees, adventurers, no one in years, and suddenly we're overwhelmed. Well met. And thank you for beating back those goblins. Most brave of you. Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. The ritual will be complete before too long.
Are you really locking down the grove?
I know it's drastic, but more monsters seem to terrorize this region every day.
What about the people here?
We druids will be safe. As for those that took refuge here, well, may Sylvanas guard them as they continue their travels.
You just said the region's overrun by monsters. They won't survive by themselves.
As I said, it's a drastic measure. But the survival of the Grove is paramount. There just aren't enough supplies to support everyone.
Yeah, let's go talk to Will, even though we're not going to recruit him. I think maybe we'll get some experience just for talking to him, potentially.
Go on. Give me your best shot.
Not bad. Again. Hey, keep focus. See how I used your own force against you?
I can't do it.
Of course you can. It just takes time. I didn't become the Blade of Frontiers overnight.
Let's go with the Bard option. Blade of Frontiers, the man without fears. Didn't take long to annoy all his peers. That about you?
The man's smile bends downward, and his thoughts become yours. An unknown face commands your mind. Blue skin, gnarled horns.
I'll be damned to the hells. You were on the ship.
A strange sensation courses through you, and Will's mind unfolds, secrets half revealed.
Let's not go into the illicit powers. Let's just interrogate him. I saw a creature in your thoughts. A devil? A demon?
A demon? Sounds like that brain bug's really wormed its way in. We've both got parasites tickling our grey matter. And I've been having the strangest dreams. I haven't turned into a mind flayer just yet. But sooner or later, my luck will run out. Been thinking I need a healer. And I reckon you've been thinking the same.
I hoped someone in the Grove might know how to heal us.
I've been waiting for this druid Halsin to return. They say he's pretty powerful. He could probably help us. Problem is, the goblins have nabbed him. We better go find him before we start growing talons and tentacles.
For now, you're on your own.
Your choice, of course. Though perhaps not the wisest. But when the time comes, just holler. The Blade of Frontiers will come calling.
Okay, and yeah, that did give us enough to level up. I also need a long rest, I believe. I'm running low on spell slots and other resources, so
Can I have a smaller sword?
let's go ahead and do that.
It's heavy.
Yeah, let's just use the supply pack again. Simpler that way. Okay, and there we go. Now, let's go ahead and level up. Maybe I should have leveled up first. I don't think it actually matters. Okay, so for Edgin, we're getting some expertise and a Bardic College. So let's go with... I think we're going to have to go College of Valor. Is probably more accurate for him. I would prefer to be a lore bard, I think, but you know, it is what it is. He didn't cast a single spell in the whole movie. It made me think he's probably not even a bard. He's probably a rogue that just took proficiency in performance and the loot. But that's neither here nor there. We're making him a bard for this. Anyway, let's see. What do we want our expertise to be in? How about sleight of hand so that we can lockpick really well? And let's go with persuasion. It's really charismatic. Very persuasive character. Let's go with that. Yeah, and then we do get some armor proficiencies and martial weapon proficiency. We get combat inspiration. That's going to allow us to give them a d6 that can also apply to their damage on their weapon attacks or their armor class for one attack. I wonder how to set that up. I've never actually played a bard in Baldur's Gate 3 before. I know it's kind of shameful, but yeah, I didn't really go for it when the bard update came out, and you know, it's just never come up since. But here we are, so we're learning together just how it operates in the game. Okay, let's see what spell to give him. There's a couple of good ones. Well, there's more than a couple of good ones. There are several good ones. Shatter is always a solid choice for just a nice little AoE spell. 3d8 thunder damage in a radius. Invisibility could be a lot of fun. I mean, we don't have anybody with, like, sneak attack or anything to really take advantage of it, but I guess it's kind of a callback to the movie with the necklace. Even though Edgin didn't have it himself. Could be a nice little nod there. Heat metal, always good. I mean, you know, if somebody's carrying or wearing something metal, you can just make their life very difficult. Detect thoughts is kind of fun. Let's go with Shatter. Let's go with some damage. And then let's replace one of our earlier spells. Let's keep Fairy Fire and get rid of Bane. And we'll pick up... Let's go with Invisibility. That's a nice call. That's a nice call back to the movie. I'm not sure if and when I'm going to use it, but hey, it's there. Okay, let's level up Holga. Definitely gonna go Berserker. Definitely gonna go for Berserker with her. That gets Frenzy. We get Frenzied Strike, so we can use a bonus action to make a melee weapon attack, and we get Enraged Throw, where we can pick up an item or creature and throw it at a target, dealing bludgeoning damage and knocking it prone. That's very on brand for her. She was throwing people around that whole movie. So now we'll get to replicate that a little bit more. Okay. For the Druid. Let's see here. They want Flaming Sphere. Let's see. I want Moonbeam. I know I want Moonbeam. I could give her Heat Metal. That way... somebody has it. Yeah. Let's definitely keep Healing Word. Let's maybe keep Speak with Animals. Possibly. Yes, no, maybe. Yeah, let's go ahead and keep that on. There's a bunch of animals here in the grove that I could talk to if I wanted. And I kind of want to go for another second level spell. Let's go with, I mean, Pass Without Trace is great. there's a couple of good options here. There's just a lot of goodness here. Let's go for... You know what, let's keep Entangle. Let's go with some more basic first level spells for now. We'll just take 2 second level spells. Both of them are concentration, so we're not going to be using them both at once. And then we've got some utility spells from the first level. That'll be good. Oh, and we also got something from being a Zariel Tiefling. We got Searing Smite. Not sure when we'll actually use that, but hey, it's there.
We don't even know these people.
Getting to me.
Okay, so we do get another meta magic here. They're suggesting Quicken Spell, and I think I'm going to take it. I think I'm going to take Quicken Spell. It does cost 3 sorcery points, but that's a nice little damage bump. Being able to cast as a bonus action. Misty Step. Let's actually go with Scorching Ray. Let's go with damage for now. Do we want to replace anything? No, I like Chromatic Orb, I like Magic Missile, I like Mage Armor. Yeah, we're not going to replace a spell. Alright, so here we are. Who do we want to lead?
You're going to get us killed.
Take your time. Get a feel for
Well, Doric can go talk to them, I guess. She's a druid.
Alive. I woke up by the wreckage, surrounded by corpses. I was starting to think I was the only survivor.
Seems you've got a head start on me. What are you doing here?
This was the first sign of friendly life I came across. I hoped I might find supplies, shelter, and a healer, of course. We might be clear of those monsters' ship, but we still have their spawn inside our heads. We need to get rid of them while we still can.
I'll just leave.
Must be something I can learn from
Just
it.
make a run for it.
Yeah, let's come down here and talk to some druids.
That's through.
Let my daughter go right now!
She's a thief, hellspawn. And you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back!
Oh, let me through, Ragrasham, or I'll rip your damn throat out!
It's all fun and games until someone turns into a bear.
Damn it! We could have taken those guards. Stop! Move back at once!
Let's go with the Tiefling answer. That's interesting. I'm a druid first, Tiefling second. Allow me to enter and pay my respects.
Druid or not, you're still an outsider to this place. Entry is forbidden.
A moment, Giona.
What? Oh. I understand. You. Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead.
Yes. Yes, I see.
Oh, there's Volo. Let's have Edgin talk to him.
Ah, my good friend. You were at the gates just now, no? When the goblins came? You saw them up close? A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest.
Fine, ask your questions.
Glory. Now then, how would you describe that particular batch of goblins? Size, nature, distinguishing qualities?
You search your mind, successfully recalling various details of goblin behavior.
Man, these are all kind of fun. Let's go with this one. Let's go with, didn't you see the tentacled ship? It was an Illithid invasion force. The goblins were being controlled.
Ye gods! Can it be? How terribly compelling. And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety?
Let's go with the bard answer again. Neither. It was a gold dragon, scales glittering and wings gleaming.
A gold dragon! How marvelous. Thank heaven you were here to specify, or I might have recorded a bold-faced lie. Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates?
Quite so. They sang the phrase like a battle hymn.
They did, didn't they? Oh, curious. Oh, curious indeed. I've interrogated one, a captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned their god Maglabiet in favor of someone called the Absolute. The scandal!
Dramatic? How is... Okay, Maglabiet? I think I pronounced it okay. Responded.
Oh, I'd imagine him quite displeased. Since their change in allegiance, these goblins are informed by a kind of strategy anathema to their kind. I, for one, intend to get to the bottom of it. I'm just preparing to head to their camp as we speak, in fact. If you'll excuse me, I ought not to dawdle.
Be careful. Goblins aren't known for mercy.
Never you mind. Who needs mercy when you have a quick tongue and an invisibility potion stashed in one's back pocket? Until we meet again.
Okay, so there was that. That was a lot of fun. Now for something that I suspect will be marginally less fun. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Here we go. I'm not going in with my charisma. People, I'm not going in with the bard or the sorcerer. I'm going in with the druid. Let's do it.
We will imprison...
Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Korga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil, and I will cast out the rest.
Okay, let's go with the druid answer. To reject the helpless is to reject Sylvanus himself.
The Tree Father's words, spoken with a devil's forked tongue. Perhaps you don't know that Sylvanus spoke further. The parasite must be removed for new seed to grow. Yet behold, the parasite lives. She eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Korga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
Okay, here we've got some interesting options. Let's go with... Oh my gosh. Oh man, there's a lot of good options here. I'm gonna go with this one. It's Tiefling Persuasion. A seed nobly sown renders the sweetest fruit. Be noble. Set her free. It's a 15. We have 0 bonus, but we can guidance ourselves. Yeah, this is why I was kind of dreading coming in here as the druid, but it makes the most thematic sense, so that's what I did. I'm also not going to save scum it or anything. Oh! Womp, 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 womp. We do have inspiration. I'm gonna tell you right now, if they kill the kid, I'm gonna attack. Like, I think that would be in character. I don't think any of these guys would stand for that. Do I want to use my inspiration here, though? I'm conflicted. You know what? You guys won't be able to see this, but I'm gonna pull up my phone and roll a d20. I've got a I've got a dice roller on here. If it's 1 through... You know what? Let's do odds or evens. Evens, I accept the roll. Odds, I use inspiration. It's a 1! I'll use inspiration. Let's hope this isn't a 1. Hey! We did it!
The words of the Tree Father, spoken plain. It is as you say. Sivasif, Tila, to me. Out, thief. My grace has its limits.
Thank you, Korga. Master Halsin...
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
Okay, there we go. That could have been a thing. Okay, so... let's go ahead and talk to some people
You
here.
did well to speak up for the girl. That snake is fickle. A tragedy prevented.
That Kaga seems dangerous.
Well seen. Well spotted. We've let a snake replace our leader.
How did Kaga take over the whole grove?
She is first druid in Halsin's absence. With him caught or dared by goblins, none may gainsay.
But more will die if her ritual is finished. I doubt those exiled by the right will survive long outside.
If no one's looking for Halsin, I could do it.
Would you? I would give anything to see Halsin return home.
No need to fret. I'll find him.
Sylvanus' blessing upon you, and my gratitude as well.
Halsin is an elf with the presence of a bear. He left west with the adventurers.
You won't mistake the first druid for anyone else.
This will all be over.
Okay, now let's talk to Kaga.
Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster?
Only a monster would threaten a child.
I know your kind from other circles. You see only villains and victims. A viper bears her fangs defending her brood. I call her mother. You call her monster. No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanus, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders.
Let's see here. Let's go hard in the paint here. Let's say the druid answer. You cast out the guiltless. You shame your order.
A disease of the flower must not reach the root. Pluck the petals, sever the branch if you must, but cut out the rot before it infects the whole of the wood. Teachings of the Tree Father. Do you agree?
Words you have twisted to justify your cruelty.
Words I heed to the letter, to keep my brood safe. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire. I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike.
I can attack again. Then it seems I'd best speak to Zevlor.
You will do more than speak. This tale ends but one way. With the Outlander rot cleansed, and the Grove forever shrouded.
Okay, so while I'm here, let's go speak to Nettie as well. We've got more to do in here. Wonder if I should switch up to speak to Nettie.
I don't want blood on my hands.
We have the right to defend our home.
Uh-oh.
So that's what you want.
Got some visual glitches there. Oh well.
But I won't let this grove be harmed.
Yeah, I'll just talk to her with Doric. That's fine.
I see you. Just give me a moment.
Wait patiently.
This medicatrix. There. It's up to her now. Life or death. Now, what was it you needed?
Healing. I hope you're good enough to cure what ails me.
Good enough to tell there's nothing obviously wrong with you. A bit tired, maybe. But we're all a bit tired.
No good way of putting this. I have a tadpole in my head.
A tadpole? A mind flayer tadpole?
You know of them? Can you help me?
I'll do what I can. Come, follow me. I might be able to help. Be quick. This way. This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us in the woods together with some goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after.
I'm hoping for a less grave cure.
I'll do the best I can. I'm no Master Halsin, mind. He'd have your tadpole out like that. Still, we have options.
Thank you. I'll take anything that can help.
Of course. Now, tell me what's been happening. Any symptoms? Strange events?
Let's see here. I can merge my mind with anyone else that's infected.
Victims can identify each other. Not that the others know they're victims, of course. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where all this was happening.
On a mind flayer ship, I was kidnapped and infected.
A mind flayer ship? But Master Halsin was sure. Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous. If you transform here, we're all dead. But you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms.
I swear.
I hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you. Here. You know, I've spent my life treating folk and never once saw a mind flayer infection. Then suddenly, there's dozens of you. Maybe more. Master Halsin and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hells was going on. Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal.
What do you mean, should be changing?
Mind flayers reproduce by infecting someone with their parasite. 7 gruesome days later, the victim transforms and a new mind flayer is born. The thing in your skull, though, it's different to anything in our records. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers. Telepathic connections. And it doesn't turn you into one of them. Not yet, anyhow.
So you think it's only a matter of time?
Could be. But there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne. And I've no idea why. When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to get answers. Joined on the spot. Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back.
You think he's still alive?
I think so. I hope so. I've sent birds to find him, but they can't get close without goblins trying to shoot them down. You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone carrying their parasite. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound?
All right, I'll find Halsin.
Thank you. It would mean everything to the Grove. To me. I wish I could tell you more, but only those adventurers know what happened out there. All I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple of Selûne, and Master Halsin didn't make it back. Good luck out there, and if things start to go bad, remember the vial. Remember your oath. Step at a time, Nettie. Come on.
Poison. I suppose that's one way to fix a monster eating you from the inside out.
We should keep the poison, just in case.
The poison's staying with us then. For the best.
Okay. So, I'm just gonna leave the rest of the Druid's Grove unexplored. There are some secrets still in here, if I were of a mind to go uncover them, but I think that's good for this playthrough.
Defendenos ab eminentibus equilibrium.
So let's go get more information. Let's go talk to the adventurers. Let's talk to Zevlor. Oh, we could probably stop by the blacksmith here and actually do some trading. I kind of skipped trading with the druid guy up the hill. Where's the blacksmith? Is that him? Oh, there he is.
Something's on my mind.
Thanks for fighting off those goblins. If you need to replace any gear, just ask. My selection's pretty slim. I had to leave most of my equipment in Elturel.
Let me see your wares. Okie dokie. So, he's got some interesting stuff. He's got a blooded great axe. He's got some +1 magic things. He's got +1 scale mail. He's also got regular scale mail. Got a chain shirt. That's pretty interesting. It's also relatively affordable. Let's start selling some stuff. Hang on, shield. Let's get rid of the necklace. Don't really need these anymore. Well, maybe. I'll hang on to them, actually. Short sword, that's nothing. A scimitar. Well, actually, wait. No. No. Great axe. Technically, I could give, like, the great axe or the battle axe to Edgin. I could give him the battle axe and the shield now, because he's got martial weapons and shields in his proficiencies. So I can hang on to them. Don't need this rapier. I could give him this Morning Star. About this, it'll be the same damage as a battle axe if you're sword and board, but it has different abilities. I'll hang on to both of them just in case. I'll keep those daggers. Oh, I don't really need the great axe. I've got the Everburn blade. Yeah, I'll toss it over to this guy. Let's see. Got anything? I could sell the wyvern poison. No. Bum 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 bum. Let's see here. Don't really need that. Got some pieces of jewelry here. Don't really need. Don't need that. Don't need that. Hang on to the gloves. These are all camp supplies. Oh, he's also got a Morning Star, so I've got 2 of those things, so I can get rid of 1. I've got some javelins here. Wonder why these are stacked and these aren't. No clue. It's got an extra quarterstaff. I don't really need that. I can give those javelins to Holga. She'll be able to throw those. A little more power than the short bow. Probably around the same range, roughly. I think. I don't know. Do I need all of these scrolls? Raven Feedlement, got a gold grease. Well, it's not really worth that much. I think I'd rather hang on to it. Yeah, that's probably enough selling off junk. Now, is there anything that I actually want to pick up? Do I want this, like, chain shirt or some scale mail? I can afford either. And I don't, like, have any other like, armor. Do I? I've got some leather. Oh, yeah, there's some leather armor. That I can get rid of. Yeah, I can take the chain shirt, maybe. That'd bump up his AC a bit, and he wouldn't take stealth disadvantage, which is useful since I have stealth proficiency. You know what? I'll take it. It's interesting. I'll take it. And that's probably good. I don't think I really need anything else. Just... It's got some interesting weapons here. Alright. Let's go ahead and equip some of this stuff then. Well, first let's go ahead and sort everything. Go ahead and equip this. Bumps up his AC. Just a touch. Just a touch. But I can give him a shield.
You should be back in the game
and let's start tossing him some better melee weapons. Well, the rapier is a dex weapon, which his dex is slightly higher than his strength. So really, these would only be these would be slight downgrades. Actually, I think the rapier is still the way to go, technically. But I'll have him hang on to these in case I want to switch it up, just for fun. You know what? I'll give him this spear too.
whatever we want.
Let's move the javelins over to...
I think I'd make a fine teacher, or a baker, or a butcher.
Let's move the short bow over to Edgin and give him the arrow of ice as well.
Sure.
Okay, that's good enough.
Right.
Alright, so let's talk to this guy.
If it ain't the fearless Goblin Slayer, you sure you want to be seen with me? I ain't exactly popular with this lot.
I'm more concerned about the first druid. Heard he left the grove with you?
Aye. His name's Halsin. And if he's still alive, he'll be cursing the day he laid eyes on me. We've got a contract to track down some relic, and he wanted in on the job. Eyes lit up when he heard about it. Didn't work out, though. Goblins got him when we were turning tail. He's either digging latrines or boiling in a cookpot by now.
Can I have a look at that contract?
Job's all yours, if you got death wish. There's a wizard in Baldur's Gate that'll pay gobloads for a relic, supposedly buried round these parts. But gold ain't any use if you're too cold to spend it.
Any idea what the relic actually is?
If I knew that, I wouldn't be back here, with half my crew gone. But look, if you're itching to meet Kellenvor, I won't stop you. It's called the Night Song. Supposed to be hidden under the temple where the goblins jumped us. I'd give you the map and wish you a happy funeral. But my mate Brian kept hold of it like his own Todger. Goblins made short of the fat old chunk. All I've got's the contract. It'll show you where we turn back, if you feel like dying.
Thanks.
Don't thank me. I'll be well on my way to Baldur's Gate when you die.
Okay.
I heard what happened. Thank you for protecting the child.
Oh, you know what? I
If the
ran
druids
right
are
by
this
her
far
parents,
gone,
too.
Then it's
Oh, well.
not just goblins we have to fear. So we can risk violence here, or face it for certain on the road. Quite the choice, isn't it?
Your people need to leave. I can help.
I'm grateful, but there's still an army of goblins out there. I won't expose my people to that. Tell me, what do you know of the man they call the Blade of Frontiers?
The monster hunter? What about him?
He showed up just before you arrived. His skills are legendary, but even he advised against facing the goblins head-on. He proposed another way. He believes the goblins will scatter if we kill their leaders, but he needs help. You've proven yourself a capable warrior. I'm sure he could use you.
I'll see what I can do.
Everyone in this camp depends on it. Thank you. You'll find the blade in the caves. He's training the children in some basics. Good thing, too. They may well have to put it to use. No word from the scouts.
So he just wants you to go
No, sir. But if there's a clear path,
get Will. That's interesting. Okay, you know what? That's been a lot of info dumped on us. We've actually explored this place pretty well.
Smart enough to poison their blades.
Let's kind of tuck into a corner where we're not going to get interrupted. And yeah, I actually think that's going to be good enough for this episode. It's just an exploration and dialogue episode, but hey, that's D&D sometimes, you know? So yeah, I will catch you guys later. Next time.